Good morning, dear student. Now let us begin our exercise 4.4. Here in this exercise you will see there is some word problem. First you have to convert your word problem in equation and it will be easy to solve that your question. Now look at question number 1. 2 added to thrice a number. A number where you will see you have to replace this a number word to with this variable. Any variable you can take, but we probably we are taking x variable, so here I am also using this x variable. Now go for further. See, 2 added, so it means 2. Let find the number, so let the required number we are taking x. Now according to the given conditions we will write as equation. See this 2 added means you have to put the sign of add plus 2 thrice a number. Thrice a number means thrice a number, it means 3x, so we have to write 3x gives 23. Gives means you have to represent gives in equal symbol, so you have to put equal symbol and then is equal then 23. After that, easily you know how can we solve this question. We are shifting one by one the digit and finding the variable answer. So after shifting the digit, after transposing the digit, you will get x is equal to 7. These are the variable whose satisfy this condition. If you add this number 2 and thrice of this multiple, then you will get here 23. How can you check your answer? This is correct or not? You have to put this x value in given according to given condition. If you're putting here, then you see 2 plus 3 into 7, 2 plus 21 is equal to 23, and here is given 23. So it means you have also checked whenever the variable answer is came, then you have to put in left hand side. If left hand side you will put, then you will get RHS. So here I got here RHS 23, so it means my answer is correct. Now question number 2. 19 subtracted from 5 times a number gives 41. 19 subtracted from 5 times a number. 5 times a number, it means 5x. So here I am writing 19 subtracted from 5 times a number. A number, it means a number we are replacing with x, so the number it become 5x. ATQ means according to questions. According to question, what is it? First you have to write, always I told you, whatever the digit is came after from, then you have to write, this is the digit came first, you have to write 5x, then after subtraction symbol, because we are doing subtracted, and 19 is equal to, is given already in question, gives 41, so you have to write also 41. Then after, by transposing method, you will get your answer x is equal to 10. Now how can you check your answer? You have to put your value here. If you want to cross check your answer, then you have to put in LHS1 part. If you, after putting a LHS1 part, then you will get RHS1 answer. See, 5 into 12 minus 19, 60 minus 19. If you will subtract it, then you will get here 41. It means this answer is your correct. It is not necessary you have to check most in all question, but in for surety this is correct or not, so you can check it. Now question number 3. Question number 3. 5 added to 3/4 of a number gives 26. 5 added 3/4 of a number gives 26. 5 added plus 3/4 of a number you have to replace with x, and of you have to replace with multiplication sign, gives is equal to 26. Then after this 5 you have to shift here, then you will get here 26 minus 5, 3/4 x is equal to 21. Now you have to transfer 3/4 completely on which side? This one side, then you will get here divide, because 3/4 is with x multiplication, so when you are shifting this completely 3/4, it will come here divide. Divide sign you will change here multiplication, and 3/4 will be reciprocal. If you did reciprocal, then you will get here 4 upon 3. Then easily you can cut 3 by 21, then you will get 7. 7 4s are 28. So x value is here 28. If you want to check if this is correct or not, you have to put here. for checking if this is my answer correct or not. Now question number 4. 1/4 of a number exceed 1/7 of the number by 3. It means 1/4 of a number is exceeding. Exceeding means increasing. How much increasing? 1/7 of a number, and by 3. Increasing, it means we have to add this both number. How? Now see. Here the solution of your question number 4. Here I am trying to explain you diagrammatically how. See, 1/4 of a number, it means increasing. How much increasing? By this 2 condition. So you have to add this both number, then you will get this type of equation. Here, after getting this type of equation, you know the process. Separate your variable and constant. After separating your variable, see, this is the x upon 7 is your positive. If you shift in right hand side, it become your negative. Now these are the in fraction 1 equation. So you have to take LCM. After taking LCM, then you will get the value of this type of that. Now find their x value. Shifting 1 by 1 their digit, then you will get x value is equal to 3. Now see this question number 5. A number when multiplied by 3 and increase by 20. How is it? Think about one number. If you multiply by 3, as well as same answer it will come when you have add by 20 that number. How? Now look at this question solution. Question number 5. Here I am also writing this some diagrammatically. No need to write in your copy. A number that we don't know that number, then we are taking the missing number over with variable. So here I am taking one variable over x. Now this x, when you have to multiply by 3, whatever the answer is came, when you have to multiply by 3, same answer it will come if you will add 20 in this one number. So it means the both statement are equal. So according to questions, we have to write same as way. X multiply by 3 means x multiply by 3. Increasing by 20 means x plus 20. So after that, x multiply 3 means 3x, and here x plus 20 as it is. Now shifting your variable in left hand side. If you shift your variable, then you will get the solution, and then after you will get x value is your 20. Now how can you check this answer? This is the correct or no? This 10, when you have to multiply by 3, this 10, then you will get here 30. 3 tens are 30. And this increasing by 20, this number is increasing by 20. So this 10, if you add in 20, then you will get here 30. So it means the both statement are correct. Both this 10, if you multiply by 3, then you will get also 30. In this number, if you that 10, if you add by 20, same number it will come, as well as you are getting by multiplication. Understood question number 5. Now question number 6. The sum, question number 6 is here. The sum and the difference of two number is 22 and 2 respectively. Here is a 2-digit number whose sum and the difference are given like that. If that two number, if you have to add them, then you will get 22. If you that same number, if you different that same number, then you will get the answer 2. How? Here I am writing here. Suppose here is a two number 1 and 2. Here I am writing first number is 1 and second number I am writing with the second Roman number. So this is the statement given. According to statement I am writing here, sum of two number is 22, difference of two number is 2. Let the first number think about x. If you are thinking about first number is your x, so I am using this first statement. Sum of two numbers, suppose first and second number sum, it means 22. And you are taking first number, assume it x. If you are taking first number x, then what about second number? So you are shifting this value in right hand side, then you will get second one digit. If you are shifting this one, then you will get 22 minus x, and 22 minus x as a represent your second number. So you know now according to this first statement, you will get the first number and second number. First number we are assuming, second number we are using this first statement, and then we are getting second number. So second number is your 22 minus x. Now we are using next one step, difference of two number is 2. according to question, difference of two number, it means you have differencing the both number. You can difference also like that, x minus 22 minus x is equal to 2, and here I am writing like that. In difference, no need to which one digit you are writing first. Yeah, no, it's not complicated. You can choose it and depend on you which one things you are writing. Here I am writing this thing first because this 22 is greater, that's why I am writing in difference one, greater one digit first, and then after this one x. Now is equal to 2. Now you know the process, minus minus plus, so this x plus x if you did, then you will get here 2x, and the both are the signs, both sign are same, then you will get an answer also same sign, minus, and after minus 2x as it is here, you have to transpose your 22, here is a positive 22, then you have to transpose it, then you will get here minus 22, then you will get here minus 20, and easily you can cut the both sign. If you will see in one term negative sign is there, here is also one term, here is also one term, with the negative sign you can cancel both side. After cancellation, then you will get x value is equal to 10. So here the first number is your 10, second number means 22 minus x, then you have to subtract it, then you will get here second number is your 12. You have to put their x value in which one we are assume it, then you have to put their x value and you will get the first number and second number. And you can solve in difference this way also and this way also. No difference is there, no difference is too much. You can solve the both way. Now question number 7. The sum of three consecutive number is 276. First of all, you have to understand the consecutive number. Consecutive number means 1, 2, 3. That number is coming continuously. That number is coming in their places in continuously, that we are saying continuously consecutive number. How? Here I am writing 1, 2, 3. Here 2 I am breaking according to first number. How can I break? One number I will use, one number, here 1, and 1, what is that it will come to? 1 again. 3 we are again breaking according to our first number. So here I am writing first number 1. In 1, what I will add, that I will get 2. It means what I will add up to 2. So now why I did this way? Because it will easy to make your consecutive number in variable. See, this one you are assuming suppose x. This one number you are assuming x. Now where you will get 1, where you will see 1, you have to replace with the replace with this one to x. Here this one I replacing with this x and remaining one digit as it is. Here this one I replacing with this x and remaining 2 as it is. You want to make more numbers. Suppose I am writing here 4. Here comparison from 1. So you have to write 1. In 1 what I add 3. Then after it become 4. So in variable how can you write it? X plus 3. In variable you can see this 3, these are the 4 consecutive number, but we don't have a need of this 4 consecutive number, because in question it is given only 3 consecutive number. So we are using this 3 consecutive number and we want sum. So we have to add this 3 consecutive number. After adding, then you will get the answer 276. So according to question, you have to add this 3 consecutive number and then you will write is equal to which number? 276. And now add the variable. If you can add it, 1x, 1x and 1x. How many x? 3x. Then after 1 plus 2, 3. Now this is the linear equation you can see, and easily you can solve this kind of questions and find the x value. Then you will get x value. X is your 91. So you got your first number 91 in consecutive first number. So how can you check your answer? X is equal to 91. X plus 1. X plus 1 means 91 plus 1, 92. X plus 2, it means 93. This 3 number, if you add, then you will get 276. 91 plus 92 plus 93. After adding, then you will get definitely 276. It means these are the three consecutive number. Which one we have add, then you will get 276 as a answer. This is your question number 7. Now question number 8. One of the angle of an isosceles triangle is 30 degree. Find the other two angle. One angle is given in isosceles triangle. So first you have to revise your isosceles triangle definition. What is your isosceles triangle definition? Two sides equal and two angles are equal. This is the definition of your isosceles triangle. Isosceles means two sides are equal and two angles are equal. And here in this question, it's given only one angle given 30 degree. So we are using our angle sum property. Already have to learn this angle sum property. What is the angle sum property in triangle? Sum of three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So you have to add this angles, angle A plus angle B, angle C, angle A, B and C, and it is equal to 180 degree. Put their values. Angle A value is x. We are taking two angles are equal, so that's why we are taking two angles x because are equal. So now after that you have to put their values. Angle A is equal to x, angle B is equal to x, angle C is your 30. Add them, then you will get the x value is your 75. Which one angles are equal? That value is 75. This is the isosceles triangle definition and angle sum property in triangle also. This is the question number 8. Now question number 9. What is the measure of each angle in equilateral triangle? In equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. All angles are equal. Okay, now this is the A, B, C. All angles are equal means this one is also x, this one is also x, and this one is also s. Now we are using, according to question, angle sum property we are using. Angle sum property is equal to 180 degree. So it means you have to add these three angles, x plus x plus x, 3 times, it becomes 3x is equal to 180. You have to put this value equal to 180, then you will get x value is your 60. This an equilateral triangle, what you have to see, all sides are equal and each angle is your 60 degree. Now question number 10. The perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 32. Perimeter is given. Perimeter means boundary is given of an isosceles triangle. One of equal side is 10 cm. Find the other remaining side. Isosceles means two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. And here in this question, if you will see, one of the equal side is given. One of the equal side. It means one of the equal side, this is the 10. This is the one of the equal side, this 10, and this one 10 is also given because equal side is given. Two sides are equal and equal sides are given. And how many sides in equal? 2. That's why I am writing here 2, 10 times 10. 2 times 10, that's why I am writing in this two sides. Now another one side I am taking this x. Perimeter of an isosceles triangle according to question is given. How much is given? 32. Now you have to add these boundaries. X plus 10 is equal to 32. X plus 20 is equal to 32. 20 have to shift. Then you will get the remaining one side. X is equal to 12. This 10 question you have